Trying to go. And let's go park these out here. Save. All right. Let's get started. Jumping out here to the scans for the first start. I did see that QQQs and everything else came back green on today. SPY QQQ and NQ and even oil gas is green today. Some of the leading movers with some range. We got Dell up here, took a little bit of a gap up. SOXL, which moves up with the market. Tesla, TQQ, Nvidia, QQQs, and some of these other ones. I do have my small cap scanner set up here, but it'll start doing this thing on the open to see if there's anything down to $2 that is moving with range and taking a lot of the attention away. If there is, I might just be like, okay, well, let's see what kind of range this thing is given and take trades on that. But for now, just looking at the top 10 with the biggest ranges coming out of the open. And these ranges will probably be bigger than they are right now because of these gaps up. All right, so let me turn this up. And let's go ahead and the first one I'm going to pop over to see is Dell. Does Dell have any kind of catalyst on today? Now, it does have lower volume. I do see that, so it might not even have catalyst. Let me go check. Dell Technologies. Mm-hmm. 3 days ago, Palantir, Dell Technologies. Okay. 4 days ago. So nothing recent right now. Everything happened last week. Dell Technologies and Red Hat announced collaboration to fuel open source AI workloads on Dell Power Edge and Red Hat Enterprise Linux AI. That was 5 days ago. And then Dell released some earnings at the end of August. So not too much there. Let's go look at Tesla. And I also know that with a big downwards move in the market like that, it's going to be hard for people to just jump in early because they don't know if we're going to get continuation downwards, if we're going to get this reversal upwards, what's going to happen. And Monday morning is the day to figure all of that out. All right, Tesla, let's see. August 6th. Wow, that was a while back when they released this last news, August 6th. Not too worried about that. Okay, next one is Nvidia with 5 million shares traded. Nvidia usually has a pretty high pre-market trading volume just coming out. Announced upcoming event for financial community on August 29th. So no news this month. Slip back a little bit. Nvidia announces results on 2028. When are these results supposed to be coming out? July. September 12th. So it says Nvidia will pay its next quarterly cash dividend on October 3rd to all shareholders as of record of September 12th. Any other dates that are in this month though? Not really. Okay. So this is going to be one of those days. What does the market want to do? And is a small cap going to take the day on today? Let's jump over here to the higher time frames and start looking through these NQs and QQQs and all this stuff to see what is going on. Okay, so here's the NQ. still in a nice move down, kind of hit this little bottom here around what 18,400s and bounce back up over that, and we'll see if it wants to continue downwards. Has room down to here to what, the 17s possibly, but we don't really know. We'll see what happens. These are all speculation as of right now. If we jump over here to the 15-minute, we can see this large dump. I took the move from a little bit under this breakout down here to like around this secondary candle, and I went ahead and sold once I saw this little candle. I was like, ooh, it could reverse, and especially coming in right here, I was like, that could definitely go back the other way, so I'm just going to leave it there. It came under the ATR lows and started going lower, and now today it's bounced off of this little bottom up here back to the 1864s, which is looks like a point that was tested back here on this little candle that got pushed down across here based on the 15-minute. All right, let's go and jump to the weekly chart. Weekly chart, again, these are the levels that we just marked up. We saw this move back up here, and it is still within this zone here between 18,641 and 18,400. So about a $200 level right there, $200 zone. All right, let's jump over to the daily chart, and the ATR for this one. ATR for this one is $417. So once it moves $417, if it does that all in one move, you know, I'm kind of thinking it's going to just stay there, stagnant. And that's kind of what happened yesterday. It took way more than a $400 move down, and it just stayed down there. If you look right here on the 15-minute, took that move from this break of 863 all the way down here to 4 something, and just kind of went stagnant. And now today, the rest of the movement giving a little test back up. All right, let's go and jump over to the Qs. Each one of these kind of look the same. I don't know if I'm gonna, they kind of all look the same right now. But that, just looking at the NQ is like the mother of the other two. NQ, then the QQQs, and then the SPY. Anyway, waiting for some nice little action out of the open though. And who's our leading? So right now, leading in volume is SOXL. I actually traded SOXS for that big downwards movement, but it is down 3% on the day, and I need all three of those to come back green, NQ, QQQ, and go back red for the SOXS to even be considered. But right now they're all three green, so I'm not gonna tempt fate. But I will be watching SOXS. It has a little bit of a top up here that was tested from 2730s in here, and then has this bottom of the 2665, but it's got this gap up. Now, even with the gap up, it still looks like it's had a little bit of flat motion and a little bit of stair stepping down. It's going to need to start breaking over. This point of control is what, 2715 right now, right up in here, breaking over that 2715, heading up towards the 28s if it can. But you know, the NQ's coming on back down as well, so we'll see what happens there. But I'm just learning to be just patient, man. Be patient and let things roll into my lap, and be proactive before I have to be reactive. Hopefully y'all had a good weekend. Last week was a short week, but we came out green. Green trades on every day. Right now I'm averaging on this system that I'm using right around $80 per trade. So it's going pretty good with a 69% win rate. Speaking of, let's flip over there. Where's my... Okay, so here we are right here. Just taking those nice little winnings and continue to just play it. I told them in the Discord, I was like, yo, I think I'm gonna call this the lunch money strategy for real. Cause I mean, it's like you aim for a little bit, and if you get extra, cool. Just be grateful for all of that. If you guys are seeing anything on your scans though that is heating up during pre-market, definitely throw it into the chat. We'll definitely review it. We have about 20 minutes until the bell. And then if y'all don't have anything, I'm going to flip around through the news real quick to see what I can see. Okay, what is retail trading? Okay, pre-market stock market activity. We have SMM of 3%. That's not a whole lot, especially for a Monday, being up 3%. Maybe this hasn't updated yet. 8:49 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, so that'll be 7:49. 7:49 for me. Not a whole lot of gappers. Okay, let's go to Yahoo. Inflation back in focus to headline the week ahead. I mean, inflation is always in focus, isn't it? I saw DJT earlier today. The Donald Trump stock, it was coming up, but I don't know. I don't know about that one. Trump has lost $4 billion in truth social wipeout. What the Fed risk if it opts for a smaller rate cut. Big Lots files bankruptcy. MS cuts oil forecast again, second time in just weeks. Boeing stock rises on tentative deal that could avert strike. Okay. McDonald's. What? Why McDonald's is the focus of this year's election? That is funny. That is funny. Beyond Meat's day is not gone with transforming U.S. fast food. Daily gainers. Okay, let's jump over here to straight up stock market. Taiwan Semiconductors U.S. plant matches Taiwan production yield, stock gains. Cool. So that's what SOXS, those stocks that I've been trading, that's what they are, is a semiconductor stock. They follow this market. SOXS and XOXL. Let's see. Boeing stock jumps. BJT versus Snap. Crash. Okay, let's see any other economics. Oil rebounds after brutal week as traders take stock of outlook. Stocks claw back losses with Fed rate path in play. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so it's all pretty much oil and interest rates, basically. NQ is continuing to push up. So we should see SOXL follow on this NQ push. Came down here, dipped around this level of the 18,565s. And this level has been tested a few times. So I'm thinking a breakdown of probably from here, or 8,541s. If it can strongly break this down, it can continue downward. But right now looks strong towards the upside, continue to push up. So we will see which way it chooses. But Monday morning, beginning of the race, don't need to take an exorbitant amount of risk, but I do want, I want to trade. But I definitely want to find something that meets the criteria so I don't get blown away. Blown away. I have been seeming to find trades every single day though. Um, hasn't been many times that it's just been nothing. Because if it's not an inverse or something that's following the market, it's usually something else like Tesla or something else. But for the most part, SOXS and XOXL has been so volatile. I haven't really needed to go to anything else. SOXL with 7 million shares on the board. Then Nvidia with 6 million. I believe SOXS gets lower volume because it's a lower range. SOXL, it has a $4.24 ATR. SOXS only has a basically a $3 ATR, right under $3. And these are our top ones with that range right now. Looking to see how they resolve. And the QQQs and all of those continue to push more and more green. So I'm going to be bullish bias on this one today. If it flips hard, it will be surprising, but I'd rather just take it at face value and be like, okay, what are you showing me today, market? Oh, you want to be bullish? Even after a big dump last week, you want to be bullish? All right, I'm going to play the bullish action until you show me that you want to turn. You want to turn. All right, 13 minutes left. Let's jump back. Did I finish looking at my news? BBC, let's see. Hospital struggling to save its starving babies. Acute malnutrition, which has ravaged Afghanistan for decades, has reached an unprecedented level. Typhoon Yagi collapses busy bridge in Vietnam. Okay, they're still talking about those muted mics during the debate. Stick to policy. Voters want less drama in the Harris-Trump debate. Yeah, that would be great. Oh wow. Well, that's yeah. Looks like he's been busy. Oh, they put him up big, boy. Messed his whole name up. Climate change leaves future of Pacific Islands tourism highly uncertain. Landslides are wreaking havoc in on this California city. Locals vow to stay. Yeah, might slide off in the water, but okay. Tanzania leader condemns killing of opposition figure doused in acid. Oh wow, that's crazy. Fugitive pastor wanted by FBI caught in the Philippines. International hunt for a man who threw hot coffee on a baby. Oh. Venezuela, Gonzalez vows to continue the fight. Okay. Let's go to business. Starmer faces union pressure over UK winter fuel payment cut. Allegations mount against India market regulator. Google's lucrative ad tech business goes on trial because they've been collecting data from everybody and selling it to everybody else. Good bad billionaire. Well, that may be the case. I don't know for sure. That's just the allegation that Google collects a lot of data and tries to sell it. Ali Reisman on competing at the highest level. Anything else here? OnlyFans paid owner paid 631 million in subscriptions rise. What is going on? People out here getting active. All right. That's all of the news from there that I kind of want to look through. World stats. Okay. So everything else, I haven't really seen anything that could help me form a bias. I saw that oil was coming up and things like that, but on Monday morning, sometimes that news can be a little bit misleading without seeing the actual action of the people in the market. So just want to kind of see that. Got about 9 minutes to the bell. I'm wondering, do these things want a gap fill though? Like they create these little gaps, so they want to go down and try to get back to like 25 or whatnot down here into this little zone here. And go to SOXS, and this gap is right here. Back towards the 30s, had a nice little gap down. But I don't know, maybe these gap areas will be consistent pressure and they won't be able to cross them for right now. Nothing else really challenging with some range on today. Challenging SOXL or Dell. Even though Dell has very low volume, it's still up 5%. Didn't have any recent news, just kind of moving. So I don't know about that one. Not too sure about why it's moving up. 8 minutes left into the open. And NQ is heading on back down. Still got a lot of work to do to actually break this level down here. Point of control right now is 18,570. This little red looking line right through here is where the majority of the volume has traded during this session. Right around 18,570, yeah. But I don't know if it's going to be able to push. It might just consolidate today. People got to make up their minds. Or it may just take off. I don't know. We'll see. A lot of speculation right now. Come on, 7 minutes. Show me what you got. Anything else that I wanted to look at before? Oh yeah, let's go check out the crypto world. The crypto world here. Bitcoin, Bitcoin, Bitcoin. Where you at? Bitcoin, Bitcoin. Do a high up there. I think we saw this high earlier. This is on a monthly chart, or it's on 12 months. 12 months. So this is on a yearly chart. This is monthly. I'm tripping. Go to 1 month. Okay, so looking out on the 1 month, this high here is has been tested multiple times up here at the 61,500. It got a little bit of consolidation, broke down a little bit, but that doesn't mean that it's over. Still on a definite uptrend here. So we'll just have to see where is the weakness here. Where is the weakness is the question. A fall back to 25s would be a huge fall though. So, they could be playing the tops of these, maybe 45s, which it almost touched on this month right here, last month. But I don't know. Bitcoin is only going to be as strong as the market is. When people fear in the market, they just start taking money out and really just trying to guard their cash, or either sticking into something cheap, like a cheap dividend stock, to see if they can continue to get payments while they wait for things to settle out. But we will see. With Bitcoin still looking relatively strong. Okay, sector for a visual breakdown. When was this last updated? I don't know. Technology, financial services, healthcare, Nvidia, Tesla is up 2%. So that must be from last week then. Ooh, where's AT&T? Let's see where my AT&T is. Up, Nvidia pushing on up there with the NQ. Let's see what AT&T is doing. Are you over? Let's get back over. Let's go ahead and break over that 21 for me. AT&T just beautiful. Got 2 minutes left until the open. SOXL pushing up a little bit, up 4% now. And Apple, Dell fell off because it doesn't have enough volume, so Apple took its place. Apple doesn't have a large percent gain, so we'll see which way it flows. Right now, leading volume on these range stocks are SOXL and Nvidia. We'll see what it wants to do here. Wow, the NQ is pushing up. Okay. SOXL may go up and definitely tap this 2730 with, oh my goodness, the NQ is pushing. Let me show you how the NQ real quick. Okay, so NQ, we just looked at it on this candle right here. It is pushed almost all the way to this top here of the 18,600, or what is this? 18,640s. And this is the spot that it tested before last week and found a problem there and has returned to this level. Looks like this would be the third time returning to this level. We got about a minute left. Very interesting plays on that one going on up. So with that move NQ, I'm definitely going to be more bullish minded than bearish minded for now. Got 1 minute to the open. Can it go ahead and break this top up here of the 18,600s? Right, about 10 seconds. All right, ATRs are out. ATR high is at 27.39. ATR low is at 26.97. Wow, the NQ tried to go down. I think it's gonna end up pulling back up. We'll see. But we can see XOXL. If it breaks these lows, then I'm thinking it's gonna be bearish. And NQ is coming on down quickly. So look at this. Almost got to that level, but this is the first couple of minutes. It can definitely pull all the way back up here and try to get to this high. Giving it a couple minutes to figure out what it wants to do. Nvidia just popped over 10 million shares traded. Up to the ATR highs there. ATR high at a 105.35. ATR lows are at the 104.41s based on the 15-minute. Hitting that ATR high and giving a nice little bounce back down. And it is a market follower, or it has a positive beta. So, you know, depending on what the market does. Oh, wow, the NQ just popped up a lot. Okay. Back over to XOXL, up 5% now. Looking like it wants to go up here and touch that ATR high here of the 2740s. Can it get it? Let me clear these lines so we can see better. Okay. So kind of just still an indecision. NQ did touch that top level that we were looking at and got a bounce down off of it. So that's 3 times it's tested this level here. The question is, can it break it? Got up there just through a wick, but no full body up there. I kind of like to see full body failures. Get a full body up there, close that, and then start reversing to show real weakness over this level. But, you know, as of now, it's just waiting for that confirmation. All right, SOXL and NVIDIA are the only ones that reached over 10 million shares traded. And NVIDIA looking very bullish. Very bullish out of this ATR high here. I know it did not, I don't think it had much catalyst. Let's just go look at that and see what it had on today. Yeah. Is it just up because the market is moving up is the question. All right, 33 minutes ago, Remark Holdings to present at Oracle Cloud World 2024 as part of the Data and AI Pavilion accelerated by NVIDIA. So that was 33 minutes ago. Does have a little bit of news, and the market is confirming this move here. So it's got 19 million shares traded, has an ATR of $6.62. You know, I mean, if you have a strategy for this, getting 10 cents off of this or 15 or 20 cents is definitely looking doable. But this is the first 15 minutes. NQ did break that level that we were talking about earlier. It's getting a full body above it. Let's see if it can hold that full body out before it starts to drop back in. So we got a full breakout. Can it close above this level and then start working its way down? But definitely showing some bullish action through that level. SOXL starting to get a little bit more attention. Seeing Amazon pop, everything that follows the market is starting to pop up here. So Nvidia, Tesla, Amazon, Apple. Apple's going, oh, it's pulling up. It's coming green. Okay. And then SOS is the only inverse up here that is not looking great at all. I like to see all of these red so I can trade SOXS. All of them. As of now, we got some small caps popping on. SINT and INBS, SINT up 29 oh my goodness, 129%. INBS up 68%. And I actually opened this scanner up a little bit to capture things that are around $2 as well. I might go lower just to see what is actually happening on the day and things like that. But I just wanted to test it out for a little bit just so I can keep my eyes open. Let's go and check out the news catalyst on SINT though. SINT. Cent receives notice of allowance for United States patent application for silicon nitride functionalized zirconia toughened alumina ceramic biomaterial. Okay, that is a tongue twister. I'm not going to do that again because I'm probably going to fail. But that was an hour ago. It's up 136%. The other one that is up here is INBS. So let me look at what that is. INBS. INBS also got news an hour ago. Intelligent Biosolutions Inc. announces preliminary full fiscal year 2024 revenue growth of 148% year over year. Okay, and then the last news was 4 days ago. It says it announces progress towards completion of clinical study plan required for FDA 510K submission. And then 6 days ago, Intelligent Biosolutions reports 118% year over year in customer employee base. So it looks like on this one they reported what 30% off of what they actually did over the level of that they did last year, which is pretty good, you know, enough to get some people interested over there. Let me go ahead and close this. SINT yanking back under the ATR highs. ATR high for this one was 635. ATR low is 545. It has a 70 cent ATR, 70 cent ATR. So per day, it on average of the last 60 days, it's moved at least 70 cents average on each day, is what that's saying. And today it went from 6 up to 670. So it already did a 70% or 70 cent move. I don't know how many more times it can do that, but it's already done what it's promised. And it's now down to 120. So only lost 10%. Let's go and look at what was that other one? Oh my gosh. INBS, INBS. Okay, coming up here to the ATR highs with 72%. Had a little bit of news an hour ago, but you know, ATR highs up here at 273 and the lows are at 237. The ATR on this one is 23 cents. So on an average of 60 days, it moves an average of 23 cents. So has it already done that? Let's see. It moved from 254 up here to 270. So that is this ATR. So what is it going to do from here? Can it get over these ATR highs and launch up, or is it just going to stay stagnant here now that it's done its ATR? We'll see. But yeah, up 72% on that one. Okay, and SOXL coming on back. So coming down? No, not really. It hit this high, has not broken out of the ATR highs yet, but the QQQs and the NQs, oh my goodness, they're pushing. Okay, NQ is pushing like a mad dog. It's coming. Oh boy, let's jump over to NQ. That's what we're gonna do. It is really green though. All right, so it continued to push out here. It's getting a full body above this 18,640 something and continue to push. Okay, so today still bullish bias. I'm going to be looking for SOXL for opportunities, um, and just keep my eyes open there. I mean, all of these are really following the market so well. Nvidia, all of these. So a lot of opportunity. Just kind of gotta wait and see what's gonna set up. I would rather trade SOXL, but if something else gives an actual setup and doesn't dump, I'll definitely be interested in that. But anyway, I got to get out of here. Got to get to the morning meeting. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. If you enjoy the content, definitely hit the like. And if you want to, you can subscribe. I stream on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays when there's no holiday or if I'm out of town or something like that. But yeah. Oh my goodness, the NQ just snatched back. Oh my gosh. What is going on with the NQ here? Wow. It snatched all the way back under our level here almost. Gee whiz. Whew. Well, that's why we, are patient and we want to see obvious levels, not anything crazy, but obvious levels. And now it's, we'll have to just watch it and see what it wants to do. And so looking at this snatchback, you got to remember all this stuff that's following the NQ, Tesla, Nvidia, all that stuff. You got to be careful. And that's why I watch all of these now together and then I make the play. But yeah, this snatchback is crazy. That is, let's see how much this is. This is 18,673 all the way back down. That's almost 100, no, $30, about $30 snatchback. But all right, I got to get to this meeting. Appreciate you guys once again. And as always, be safe. It is Monday morning, the beginning of the race. I want to have another green week, just stacking up these green days. I know that red days are gonna come, but I don't want to just, be so wary of them when I'm using this system. And it's doing pretty good. I got 80 something. I forgot how many trades I got in this. I'm gonna have to put that. I forgot to put that on there. How many trades I actually got in here. But, looking at the win rate of around 70% and just continue to play it. But it takes a lot of patience. I'm not gonna lie. Like, and on some days, it's not even patient. It's just luck for real. Like some days I'm like, what in the world was I thinking? How did I almost get burned that much? But anyway, that is it for today. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.